Hey, and welcome back. We are here, episode 4. We have taken the time to reorganize our shulker mess. We have taken the time to start progress on the roof here. We have not finished these walls, but we need to get ourselves some warped bookshelves. And if you guys know anything about bookshelves, they're not easy to get. And if you know anything about warped wood, it's also not easy to get. But we're going to focus our attention on chopping this hill down right here. And we're going to build another tree farm very similar to this tree farm. We're also going to build a mushroom farm over here for the warped fungus and the warped nylium mushrooms. I think those are the names. So we're gonna wipe over to those areas, and we're gonna get started on that progress. Alright guys, so if you already didn't know, I keep a notebook in game to track all my notes, and we need to create a notebook for our new city, and I am rolling with a new name. I think we might start calling this place Peridot Cove. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It fits with the theme of our last town, which is Obsidian's Reach, named after me, Dr. Obsidian. And we just need to scribble, hello buddy, let me make sure I don't catch it in the eyes. We just need to scribble a couple to-dos. We need to make a nylium mushroom farm and a I think we're just going to call it nylium wood farm. We're also going to need a bone meal farm, which this nylium mushroom farm and wood farm should start producing bone meal for us, but we want to get a bone meal farm from probably a moss farm also at a later date. And I think we want to start building that in a central location so we can start feeding bone meal to all our farms. Look at that little guy hanging out in there. Alright, so we're going to get to building. I just wanted to show you guys the new name, Peridot Cove. Let me know what you think in the comment below. I cannot wait until we have moved all our storage and established in the new area, because this is about the 13th trip back to Obsidian's Reach I've had to make for items I didn't plan for. I've ran out of dispensers and now I gotta go get more string. Alright, so I think we have finished our what are these? The fungus farm? Yeah, as you can see, I've already been running. These are just from testing. This is from testing. I had to mess around with the composter. So many items flow through this that I had to extend it longer. I made it too short. I didn't want it to shoot out this way. This entire design, minus, I would say, from here over, is from the YouTube creator that I mentioned over here, OmLedu. I'll tag their channel below. This is their design. I just copied it over. It's fairly simple. This is an impulse item sorter that I have filtered for the fungus. There's 2 for each type. It's not overflow protected in the sense of once this fills up, because so many items flow through this, that all the other items are just going to get composted. But as you can see, I'm getting enough where that's okay. So we're gonna empty this chest here. We're gonna run a full test, and I am aware that this is loud, so I will not be talking during this test. But let's just run a real quick test. As you can see, this does well. This creates a lot of items. So we're gonna stand here and we're gonna let this run, and I'll catch you at the end. Alright, we're coming to the end here, and as we shut off this switch, you'll see the water push all of these items into our collection system. And as you can see, this creates tons and tons of items. Those hoppers, double hopper feed is already filling. And we still don't have enough. But I'm going to be honest, that's okay. I don't want this to go any longer. I could probably extend it 2 more composters, but honestly, this was a high stress test, and I don't think I'm going to need much more fungus. And this isn't a main in-source of bone meal. I just wanted to see what the return is at a max fill capacity. Just like that, simple, easy peasy, we have finished the tree farm. So we're going to run it through a test, and I want to take you guys with me to see if it breaks or not. So all we need to do is turn this lever on, which will turn on the flicking situation for the dispensers, and we just gotta plant trees here. It's fast. I'm surrounded by leaves. See if it's working. But we're getting somewhere. Oh. Something happened. Okay, that's not good. And I'm trapped in here. Oh. Why did it stop? Okay, I think... oh, there we go, yeah. For some reason, these pistons are twisting at an irregular speed, and what had happened is this was just stuck on this piston. See how it's delayed? Shouldn't be doing that. I think it's just because I'm on a server and it's Bedrock edition. But as long as I just keep paying attention to that, we should be okay. Yeah, see, I just can't go too fast. Wow, that was 3 stacks of fungus, and I have enough warp stem to finish the roof and then some. If you guys know a faster way to strip logs in Bedrock, let me know, because it's not easy. This is how I do it. Ooh, half a heart. Okay, 2 stacks is the limit, guys. 2 stacks. In case you do this, 2 stacks. Full netherite, feather falling boots. Also, it's nice to get a view of the area. So, there's that river we love. As we come in here, you got the industrial district, which will be this entire side of the river. We might even cut this to close it off as an island. We're gonna eventually build up this mountain. We gotta build some housing and some city planning here, and then I think shops on this side. That's neat. I like to see how that's coming along. Well, the good news is the roof is done. The bad news is, if you could see it, it's off by 1 block. About the very beginning of tracing out the roof line, I noticed that my blockage was off, I did some counting, and I had assumed that I needed a double center instead of a single center. But now that I'm looking back at it, I notice that this is correct. That's got one in the middle. This is correct. But the roof is off center by one. If you look right here, I had jutted out this beam one block, but I didn't do it on this side, which caused the entire roof to be messed up. So I have to tear down this entire side and build it back up one block over. Alright guys, we finished the tower. We got the roof in and we got the walls in, as you can see here. I think it looks excellent. I love the brown mushroom block. We do need to come in and we need to build the windmill that is going to attach to the front of the windmill blades. But once we get those blades in, this structure will be complete minus the details that'll come in time. I want to terraform the bottom a little bit more. We did talk about putting some moss stone down here, so the river clearly has affected the stone. But with this structure being complete, we can start our sorting system, or at least some sort of storage system, so we don't have to travel back and forth as much. We got our fungus farm complete, and we got our Nylium tree farm complete. And I think I'm going to wrap it up for this episode. That was quite a lot of work in the span of this couple weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one.